Rounding to 100, practice 2. Hello, my name is Sarah. Thank you for joining me for this lesson. In this lesson, we are going to practice rounding to the hundredths place value. You will need a whiteboard, a piece of paper, or the handout available with this lesson, and something to write with. Let's get started. In order to round to 100, we need to be able to count by hundredths. Let's count by 100 together. You do not need to write this down. Let's count. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1000. Well done. Remember, we count up to 1,000 because any number that is 900 and something, for example 999, that can round up to the next 100, which is 1,000. Let's count one more time. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1000. Well done. Now we're going to practice rounding to the nearest hundred. Our first number is 622. 622. Write that on your paper or your board. When we round to the nearest hundred, we need to underline the hundreds place. The 6 is in the hundreds place. Then we need to look at the number behind it, which is 2. 2 is going to tell 622 how to round. What 2 hundredths is 622 between? It will either round down to 600 or up to 700. 0 to 4 round down, and 5 to 9 round up. Here we have a 2. The 2 is telling 622 to round down because 2 is between 0 and 4. So 622 will round down to 600. Be sure to check your answer. The next number we're going to round is 280. 280. Take a few moments to try to round that on your own. Let's review rounding it together. We need to underline the hundredths place, which is 2. 2 is in the hundredths place. The 8 is going to tell 280 to round down or to round up. The two numbers it can round to are 200 and 300. 0 to 4 round down, 5 to 9 round up. 8 is between 5 and 9, so 280 will round up to 300. So 280 rounded to the nearest hundred is 300. Be sure to check your work. The next number to round is 749. Write the number 749 on your paper or your board. Round this number to the nearest hundredths. I'll give you a few moments to do it now. The first thing you need to do is identify the hundredths place value, which is 7. We're going to look at the 4. 749 can round down to 700 or up to 800. 0 to 4 goes down. 5 to 9 goes up. 4 is between 0 and 4. So 749 rounds down to 700. 749 rounded to the nearest hundredths is 700. Be sure to check your work. There are only a few more numbers left to round. The next number to round is 393. 393. Round 393 to the nearest hundred. I will give you a few moments now to do that. Let's review it together. We'll identify the hundreds, which is 3. We'll circle the number that will tell us how to round. 393 can either round down to 300 or up to 400. If it's 0 to 4, it can go down. If it's 5 to 9, it can go up. Remember, the number that is circled will be the one that tells us how to round. 9 is between 5 and 9, so 393 will round up to 400. 393 rounded to the nearest hundred is 400. Be sure to check your work. Our final number is 973. 973. Write this number down and round to the nearest hundreds. I'll give you a few moments now. Let's round this together. We'll underline the hundreds, which is the 9. We'll circle the 7. The 7 will tell us how to round. 973 can either round down to 900 or up to 1000. If it's 0 to 4, it will go down. If it's 5 to 9, it will go up. The 7 is the number we look at. The 7 is between 5 and 9. So 973 will round up to 1000. 973 rounded to the nearest hundred is 1000. Be sure to check your work. In this lesson, we practice rounding to the hundreds place value. Thank you for following along.